Hi, Jeanine. I'm Ezelle from the upcoming It's Lovely to Meet You. Congratulations on this. I know obviously it's a trilogy fantasy series from the author, Tony Ditalisi, but can you tell us a little bit about what people can expect from WondLa when they step into this series?
Oh, wow. I mean, it's an epic adventure series, but it's also just like nothing else in terms of in the animated space, in terms of scale visually. The storytelling and the visuals are unbelievable. They really tried to push for feature quality in an animated series. And I think Skydance and Apple TV Plus did such a beautiful job. I'm so proud of this series. It's one of the highlights of my career for me, and I can't wait for it to be out there. I'm so behind so much of its messaging, and just proud of what it's done in terms of like a breakthrough in the animated space.
And when you got the script, what was it about the character Eva and the script and the story that sort of appealed to you?
I love that she's so optimistic. I love that she's such a enthusiastic 16-year-old. I remember first reading the sequence of her practicing to interact with humans, and she's trying different intro lines like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I just thought, what a beautiful thing to just have no pretense about it and just be completely honest about your nervousness in trying to make friends and fit in the world. And what a fun show that would have been to receive as a young person. So it was exciting to me to let my freak flag show and be weird and enthusiastic and a try hard and all the wonderful things that she is.
And I know that you've already had sort of some, voiceover experience, with Minuet Sonata and Trolls. But how did you kind of prepare for the character in this and make it seem so believable in all these action peril scenes and this deep emotion with your mother and the soothsayer? How did you prepare for that?
It was way more physically taxing than I think is advertised for voiceover work. I was surprised by the sweat you cook up in the booth, and I had to constantly lean on throat coat tea because I would blow out my voice after my first few sessions, because it takes your whole body to play 16, man. You have to just sort of bring your full self to it to get behind that level of excitement in her. And I loved it. I loved it. It was physically challenging. It was vocally challenging. It made me proud to be a part of a show where nothing is reductive, nothing is being dumbed down because it's programming made for kids. It really did. It acquired all of my spirit as a young woman to be, or as a woman to be this young woman.
And have you gone back and have you watched the whole series all the way through, and then sort of knowing that this ensemble cast of Terry Hatcher, Brad Garrett, all then bringing this story to life? Have you watched it all through and been so surprised by how it's come to life?
Oh my God, absolutely mind blown. I love the book series. My husband and I were fighting over the one copy I had when I was trying to prepare for this. I jumped in really quickly into production, and I'm just blown away by this adaptation and what Skydance and Apple TV Plus have done with this. It's visually like nothing I've ever seen. It feels like just being in a real dream world. It's so fun and satisfying to have your imagination running in the booth, and you have that expectation of what would be the fullest realization of this. And then watching something back, getting to that point of the process and still being blown away is wild. There's no level of oh, they didn't quite meet that mark that they had said they were going to set. The quality is just unbelievable.
Oh, and what do you think are some of the messages that viewers will take away from watching this? I mean, there's so many things packed into it.
Yeah, I mean the big things I'm hoping audiences walk away with are a sense of wonder. I really think this show will help give people that sense of excitement and moving to a changing world with a belief that they can thrive and they can adapt in whatever's coming. And the other message that's really important to me was found family. I loved how she is setting out thinking, I'm looking for other humans, and what if I'm alone? What if it's just me? And then in this ragtag group of aliens that she finds a family that's been with her and has been taking care of her the whole journey. It made me happy. Found family is so important. No matter where you are in your life, your journey is going to take you to different places, and you can feel at home wherever you are. So I loved that message for young people too, to get them excited about moving out of their community and knowing they will find people who will look after them.
I think that's really special. Thank you so much for speaking to me, and congratulations with it all. Thank you very much. Bye.